Hello, I'm Sarah Grady, Assistant Director of the Lloyd D. Levinson Institute of Gaming, Hospitality, and Tourism at Stockton University. Today I am joined by Melonie Johnson, President and COO of Borgata Hotel, Casino, and Spa based in Atlantic City. Melonie took on the role of President and COO this spring and has been responsible for leading Borgata through the challenges of the current public health crisis. She has decades of leadership experience at regional gaming properties and is one of 4 women currently leading Atlantic City's 9 casino properties. Thank you, Melonie, for joining us today.
Thank you.
So who is Melonie Johnson? What else should we know about you?
Melonie Johnson, at the core, is a small town girl. I'm originally from Lacombe, Louisiana, and it's a very small town north of New Orleans. I spent the first 46 years of my life in my hometown, and I absolutely loved it. I loved to travel, but I never saw myself living outside of my hometown. It was where all of my family was. It was an easy lifestyle, very safe community, embraced the community, and just thoroughly loved it, and just never thought I would leave. And at 46 years old, I packed up and I moved to work for a casino in Tunica, Mississippi. And I've never looked back. And the journey has been awesome, to be quite frank with you. I've learned an astronomical amount, not only professionally, but personally, and lifestyles, changing likes, wants, needs, meeting new people, experiencing different cultures, and it's been a phenomenal ride. And present day, Melonie Johnson is President and Chief Operating Officer of Borgata Casino, Hotel, and Spa. But she's still Melonie Johnson, and she's still a person. She's a mother, she's a wife, she's a grandmother, she's a sister, she's an aunt, she's a friend, and she's a businesswoman.
So much. So how would you describe your role as President and CEO with Borgata Hotel, Casino, and Spa?
For me, it's quite simple. It's a strategist. And it's the role where it's not micromanaging, it's developing individuals, driving strategy, empowering and embracing leaders to make decisions, making sure that they've got the proper resources, tools to be successful in their roles, giving them responsibility, and along with that responsibility, giving them authority to execute. And as a visionary, it's understanding the current market conditions, understand what's driving the business, understanding what potential pitfalls could be down the road that could negatively impact our success.
And some of the pitfalls, the question is, what would you consider your greatest current challenge?
COVID-19, like everyone else. COVID is something that no one ever could have imagined. And managing through these current conditions and not knowing what could or could not happen, managing employees' concerns, guest concerns, making sure that we're following our 7-point health and safety protocols on property to ensure that we're providing a safe, clean environment for our employees and for our guests. That's been the huge challenge. I've got experience in gaming, and I feel comfortable with that knowledge, and working in a plethora of gaming markets. It's just navigating through the uncertainty of COVID, and you don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next. That's been the biggest challenge.
And would you, the question is, what would you consider your greatest current success? I know that Borgata has done quite a lot to meet the COVID challenge.
The biggest success is reopening the property safely and bringing employees back to work and having our guests feel comfortable when they come to the property. That's the biggest success right now. It's opening under in a safe environment where we feel that we are doing everything humanly possible to ensure safety and constantly evolving our safety strategy.
Absolutely. Um, Given the many changes that have taken place in Atlantic City and the Atlantic City region, what do you think the area will look like in 5 years?
I, I'm part of an advisory committee
Mhm.
that's sponsored by the governor of the state of New Jersey. And this is in particular the revitalization of Atlantic City. And there are plans for beautification, driving new businesses into the area. The hope in 5 years, it's a revitalization of Atlantic City and truly getting it back to its place as a destination in southern New Jersey.
Absolutely. What do you think about Stockton University's presence in the city?
I had the opportunity to tour the campus. The campus is amazing. It's open, it's airy, it invites the exterior into the interior of the building. It's got clean lines. It's a revitalization of that area of the city, and we need more of this in Atlantic City. The campus is amazing, just truly amazing. It blew me away.
Well, thank you for that. Um, what role do you see Borgata Hotel, Casino, and Spa playing in the future of Atlantic City?
Uh, Regatta has done a great job in partnership in the community. And I can't take credit for any of that. That was already in play prior to my arrival in May of 2020. The role will continue as is, supporting the community, having a high presence with volunteerism, contributions, and just lending a hand where we can, because we want to ensure that in the community where we operate, we want to give our all to the success.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Um, I know that COVID is one of the big things that the entire industry is facing right now, the entire world is facing right now. Other than COVID, which three issues do you predict will be most important for the region's gaming, hospitality, and tourism industry um, in the next few years?
The stability of the economics. If the market were to crash, that would definitely hurt Atlantic City tremendously, because, when people are unemployed, they can't find jobs, everything takes a hit at that point. So it's the economy, one thing, and whatever happens in the next 4 years as far as healthcare, um, individuals, 75%. I heard Dr. Fauci announce on CNN this morning that in order for us to have herd immunity and feel good by the summer and fall of 2020, we need at least 75% of our American populace to get the vaccine. So the economy, healthcare, and just establishing Atlantic City as a destination once again, so we can get our visitors back from New York and from Pennsylvania.
Thank you so much, Melanie. That is all the questions that I had for today. Did you have any other remarks or comments that you'd like to share with our audience?
I'm very happy that Stockton University made the change and transition to Atlantic City. I cannot tell you enough what it does for a community, but having this young audience living on campus, going to the school, shopping at the shops, eating at the restaurants. And I want to applaud you guys for helping with the revitalization of Atlantic City. Job well done, and a phenomenal facility. Phenomenal.
You so much. And thank you for spending time with us today,
Mhm.
sharing your perspective, your experiences. Um, I'm going to sign off now and thank you again for this lovely interview.
Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
You too. All right.
Bye-bye.